Would you believe any person who said to you, I've always tried to tell the truth? I've always tried to tell the truth. What does that mean, that you try to tell the truth? In other words, you sometimes you fail. You just say stuff that isn't true, but you really tried to make it true? Is that possible? I mean, I don't think that makes any sense to any person who could think rationally. People say, believe me, take it to the bank. They don't say, try to take it to the bank because I always try to make it true. Now that's what Hillary Clinton said today. And that was the question. and she's a psychopath. The woman is an absolute psychopath. On top of that, she was caught in a dead lie in this big 11-hour Benghazi hearing by the congressman from Ohio named Jordan. He just nailed her in a lie about this Benghazi deal. Don't you think that the Republicans would use that if she ever gets nominated? And by the way, the Democrats cheated Bernie Sanders by giving her the delegates. So will she get nominated? Of course. Is there any question? What's this guy Bernie Sanders? He can't even comprehend. Well, wait a minute. I won all the votes up there in New Hampshire, but I didn't get hardly any delegates. They cheated me out of the delegates. So what am I going to do about it? Ignore it? Well, what's the point in this whole campaign, in this primary? If you're just going to get cheated like you just did on its face and never even try, even make any attempt to rectify an absolutely, completely false decision to give her the liar. Oh, let's make one more critical point about Hillary Clinton. Now, when you break a rule or break a law, the presumption is that you're actually going to benefit by it, right? You steal money to benefit by the money. You kill somebody to benefit by their death. Not that I advocate doing that, but that's the presumption. You want them dead to not testify against you, or you want them dead to inherit some kind of an insurance policy or whatever, okay? Or you just, or you shoot them well, that's a witness. That you just stuck up a place and you shot the guy because he can identify you, right? I mean, this is bizarre. So she puts the server in her house. What's the benefit to her from breaking the rule or breaking the law? How does she benefit by it? She doesn't. She's stupid. She's absolutely, I don't care if she went to Yale. What's the difference? She's stupid. She does stupid things all the time. She said that in Bosnia, when she went there with a whole bunch of big-time celebrities, then when she got out of the plane, there was shooting at her. And the celebrities revealed there was nobody shooting. It's just a complete lie. Then she claimed that she was tired. So when she gets tired, she makes up crazy lies that somebody was shooting at her. And I guess the idea was that she's so tough that even though they were shooting at her, she should be elected president because she's just tough. Even under gunfire. But there was no gunfire. I mean, it's just so crazy. And this country sucks it up and goes on from one to the next, to the next, to the next. The entire country. I mean, if anybody should ever get a zero vote, or a poll, 0 for Hillary Clinton, that would be incredible, wouldn't it? But why wouldn't it be 0? When she says crazy things, like I always try to tell the truth. Always, she says, always she should. So, I mean, she's a psychopath. And yet, she's a top candidate. And by the way, all the senators are in back of her. Okay, all the Democratic senators are backing her up. And none of them are backing up Bernie Sanders. Why? Because he wants to take away the bribes. And she definitely doesn't want to take away the bribes. She's taking bribes. Okay? The never-ending campaign finance reform keeps the bribes flowing. With the Supreme Court, the whole works. I mean, it's so completely absurd. And nobody has their intelligence insulted. It's impossible in the USA, except for me. I am definitely, I mean, my God. There's no end in sight to complete irrational speech and thoughts. That's where we are. We're in a total swamp, a bottomless swamp of hypocrisy. So, yes, elect me. Nominate me to be the Libertarian candidate for the presidency of the United States. And I will destroy Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. Or I don't care who the candidates are. They're gone. Okay. Oh, one more thing about Donald Trump. He said in the debate that George W. Bush lied about WMD. Crystal clear statement. He just denied it today again. He's denied it a number of times. But here's the next issue. Well, how could you prove it? Well, it's simple. It's all videotaped for one thing. Okay? He didn't say, well, they might have WMD, or it's possible, or something other than they have WMD, there's going to be a mushroom cloud, we have to attack Iraq. That's what he said. Crystal clear. So there's the proof out of his own mouth. So if anybody says, well, how could you prove it? You prove it with the videotape of his over and over and over relentlessly saying WMD, that Saddam Hussein has WMD, we have to attack. Before the mushroom cloud. That's where we're at here, folks. Okay? So what's that? What type of a choice? And these bogus media people, they're going right along with it. Okay? And why are they doing that? They could destroy these people, but they want the money from the ads. So the bribes actually go to them. They just go through the candidates to get to the media companies. And they're there taking the cash. So they're not knocking these people out. That's how it works, my fellow Americans.